Good morning here. It is 29 January. I think it's Monday, 29 January. All right, EV Richard here. So you join me here today. We are going to take off from San Antonio and go to El Paso. It's a 546-mile trip, and I am going to show you how that it goes. So first off, let me flip this around. All right. First, we're going to set the nav, and I like to use the Ford integrated nav because it prepares the battery when I get there for charging, and I don't know, I just like it better. But okay, so I'm going to take this. That's the end of the destination almost. Tesla supercharger in El Paso. All right, go.
Obey traffic laws. Be alert and use voice commands while driving.
All right, so details.
Please drive to highlighted route.
All right, so our first stop, oh wow, is at Junction. And you can see we almost could make it to the second one, but this is, so it says I'm going to get there 43%. I'm at 94% right now, 94. So this says it would be 43% when we get there. I'll see. And that's what I'm going to find out on this first leg of the trip, and I'll check in on the way, is I need to see what my miles per kilowatt hour are on the trip. I'm going to see 1.7, 1.8 on this trip from previously making this trip. And I almost could make it to Ozona, but there's some elevations here. I don't know if I can show the elevations, details. It's not here. All right, that's for the charger. But anyway, I know there's elevations all the way, changes on the way, but I'll figure that out in a minute. So we are ready to go. Let me get us loaded, and then we can get out of here. Hopefully we get out of here before 9:30. It's 9:16. But right now it says we're going to 43. So first off, I'm going to go into trip 2 and reset it. And trip 2 will be for the, and trip 1 I reset. Trip 2 I will keep for in between each charging station. And trip 1 will be the whole trip there. And then we'll see how we do. All right, I will check in with you on the road. All right, talk to you later. So quick update, you can see that now I only have 151 miles of range, and like when I first set the trip it was saying 208. So after I started driving it adjusted. This is more accurate to what I feel like it would do. I knew that 208 was wrong, and now it's adjusted for the altitude, or the adjusting out, yeah, like the junction is higher than here, so the altitude adjustment and whatever the weather is. So, but we still have plenty of range. All right, checking on the road. Hey everybody, from the road check in. So I was going 75 miles an hour and I was getting 1.9, right? I moved it up to 80, now I'm getting 1.8, which is okay. That's what I figured I'd get for this trip, 1.8. This is a little up and down hill. We have 110 miles of range and 66 miles to go. And over here we have, one second, let me get past these trucks, and then I will show you. Alright, so we need a trip overview, details. Alright, and this, we are going to get in with 24%. So, that's good. 24%, 65 miles. we're getting 1.8. So that's good. So see you at the charger. Hi everybody, check in from the road. We are 30 miles out from the charger. We're doing 80 miles an hour. Ooh, we dropped to 1.6 efficiency, so we're probably that's fine on this part because we have such a large buffer, but we'll see how that goes on the rest of it. Now, so over here, this screen, this shows us that we're going to get in with 19%. So that's good. So we're doing good so far. I'll check back in at the charger. Alright, see you at the charger. Alright, we are here now at the charger. We made it here with 12%. We ended up getting an efficiency of 1.6, and that was going 80. So I'll get plugged in, and I'm going to show you when I do the route planning for the next route and how that 1.6 is going to tie into how much I charge. All right, be right. Well, let's get plugged in. And what are we looking at? We are looking at 22B is the charger over there on the shell. So hold on one second. So I'm going to, can you see this? Can you see the screen? Alright, I don't want that. I want this. I'm going to the shell. It's figuring out where I'm at. Junction, that's right. And 22B. And I'm going to pick, the right handle. Okay. Authorizing. Okay. So it looks like they put a 75. All right, let's go get hooked in. All right, we got a blue, so that's good. Communicating the vehicle. Alright, come on, handshake. There we go. Yep, arrived at 12%. Charging up, 44, 52. Say these are 180, let's see. Better than I've gotten so far from you. Alright. Okay, looks like we're going to hold at 113 right now. Okay. So, we are charging. Alright. Be right back. Alright. So, now, we need to plug in our next destination. Oh no, I don't want to explore. Recent. For some reason it took me out, but we're going to go back to this one. Go.
Arriving at Shell Recharge, Shell Junction.
You've arrived. Yes, I have. But, okay. Trip overview. Detail. Oops. Trip overview. Detail. Alright. So it wants me to, yeah, I'm already at 16%. It wants me to stay here till 60. However, 60 will get me into 12. So we'll probably go up to 70. But the way I'm gonna figure that out, one second, is I have a web page right here, Lightning, right? So it says 60% would get me to I want to go to 70 though, I think, just to show you why. 70. But that's an efficiency of 1 point. If I charge to 70% at efficiency of 1.9, I will arrive at, with 10% at 112. This trip's 90 miles, so I could do that at 1.9. But that's not what we've been getting. We've been getting 1.5. So that says 73 miles, or the best 10%, 88. So I think I can get better than 1.5. So I will go to 7% and then know that I can't get less than 1.5. And I will adjust my speed as necessary. But I want to get more, like I'm going to go 10% more than what it's saying, because I want to be able to go to 75 miles an hour instead of having to go slow it down to 55 or 65 to make it. So a little more time here, but I can go faster on the road. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, so I had to move stations. I was over there, but it dropped all the way down to like 60. Now I'm back up to 122, 124. So hopefully I can get out of here soon. I've been here a long time and that charger just wasn't the best. All right, see you in a minute. All right, everyone, I'm back. We're finally almost getting to 70%. This was not a good stop. I show you. I started over there on that charger. Now this would still give me 103. That charger started at 120, but then it dropped down to less than 70. So it was taking forever. So we should have been out of here already. So stay away from this charger, 22. And I also tried this handle first, and it didn't work. It was only giving me the 70. But this one, I know somebody else was using earlier, and they were getting this kind of speed, so I went to that. So, all right, we're about ready to close out here. So, okay, so now I'm back, and we're ready to go. We're going to get there 16%, which is fine with me. All right, we're going to head out. See you on the road. Hi, everybody, welcome back. So, check in along the road. Oh, now we just went to 1.6. But this whole time we've been doing 1.3, 1.4. And remember when I showed you that website that I knew I had to get at least 1.5 to make it, and now I just went over that. So I've been going 70 to, because it was at 1.3, but now 70 is giving me 1.6. So once I get to the top of this crest, this hill, I'll crank it up a little bit and see if I can keep the 1.5 at 75. All right, check it in a minute. So we finally got going. I could not charge on those two, but I did get this one going. And it's ramping up. We're getting 152. Good. All right, so this should be a good one. This one we're going to need to go to 80%. I gotta check how far we're going and what the distance. That trip was rough because of it was uphill the whole way, and I didn't realize that it is like a upgrade of 1,000 to 300 miles. So and it felt like it was all the way uphill, but that's fine. All right, so this is charging. Let me take dogs out, go to the bathroom, and see we can talk during the charge when I set up the next location. Okay, so we're at this charging stop in Ozona, Texas, and we are headed to the next stop is the Walmart at Fort Stockton. So it's 111 miles away, right? The nav is saying that I need to get to 85%, which I think I have to agree with it. So from Junction, the very first charging stop we made, to Ozona was only 90 miles, but it was over 1,000-mile elevation change. So now from Ozona to Fort Stockton, the elevation change is only about 300 miles. So it's not quite as bad. So I'll go to 85, and that right now, if I get to 85, it says I'll get in at 21%. That's fine with me. This one we came in really low at 7, but it was because of that elevation climb. So what I'm learning, so after a year of driving this truck and making this route, and also I made a route to Kansas of 1,800 miles, and that was also pretty shortly after I got the truck, so that was a lot of learning curve, and I didn't have the Tesla adapter, but now I do. So on the way in here, I don't know if you can see it. If you can see that sign for Sonic, that's there is sorry, where the superchargers are. So I have the adapter, and that was another option. So this stop is one that you can come in low at, because there's two options. Right down there is the Sonic, which has the Tesla supercharger, and then the Electrify America. Now, when I got here, I tried number 2 and number 1. Both of them are down. 2 is waiting for somebody's card, so I probably should call Electrify America and have them reboot that station if they can. And 1, I don't know, it just doesn't recognize it. But these two 350s work. Somebody was using this one when I got here, so I moved over here, and I'm still getting over 104. So that's good. That's 65%. So 20 more percent, and then we can get out of here. We had a rough time at the last charging stop. I don't know what this is actually doing. Sonic Drive-In. Days in. I don't know what this is doing. But I know that that's the right. I don't know what that's doing. Oh, it's going up to Pecos. Why? I don't know. I don't want to do that. So once I get to the Walmart Supercenter in, make sure. Details. This better be Fort Stockton. You don't tell me where you're at. Oh yeah, that's Fort Stockton. I can tell by how we get there. Okay, anyway, so that's our next stop. And then it'll be Van Horn. I don't know why, and I think it is at the Days Inn. So I don't know why it has me go up to there, but well, that's because it only wants me to charge to 47. That's crazy. I'll charge to 80 and go to Van Horn. All right, we only got another. Oh wow, we're already up to 67. So 85. So all right, hopefully we'll be done charging and on the road soon. All right, we're getting ready to take off, but I want to show you this. This is showing that we're at 82 now, but it thinks that we can make it with 19%, so it must think we're gonna get 1.7, 118, 80. So it thinks more, but we know that I just did 1.4. So I'm going to stick with the 1.4 for right now, because I want to go 75, and at 85%, it's touchy, 85, at 1.4, yeah, I'll make it, but not very much. So I need to do better than 1.4. All right, this says I got 20%. This says 20%. Arrival, 82. I'm still gonna go to 85. We're still getting like 46. So I'll be unplugging here in a minute. and we'll be taking off. All right, we are getting ready to unplug here. We are at 85%. So we're down to 41. So, all right, let's unplug and get going. Get going back on the road. Okay. All right. 30. Stop. All right. I am finished. Let's get out of here. Close flap. And on our way. See you the next one. All right. And during the leg check-in here. Okay, so we're at 26 miles. We've traveled so far on this leg. And we just jumped up to 1.6. I've been doing 1.5, and we are, look at this desert. We are going downhill right now. So I think that's why we're getting the 1.6. If we maintain the 1.6, I'll move it up, because it's been 1.5 the whole way. So, and we've been gaining a little buffer because it is a 1.6. It says we will get to the charger at 12%, so that's good. All right, so if we maintain this 1.6, we might be able to go up a little bit in speed. Right now we're maintaining 70, but if we get to 1.7, I'll move up. All right, check in at the charger. All right, another check-in. So we've been getting 1.6 for quite a while now at 70, and my buffer is going up. So I am going to increase my speed up to 73 for a little while and see if I maintain that 1.6. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching the miles per kilowatt hour, and as long as I stay getting that percent, I mean that efficiency 1.6, I know I can go up. So we've got it up to 73 now, and let's see. I'll let you know how it goes, if we can go to 75 in a little bit or not. Okay. Somebody just took the road. Alright, so, and what's my percent going to be? On arrival is 15%, so that's good. Alright, I'll let you know if something changes. Alright, talk to you later. Alright, another check-in. So remember I was getting 1.6, so I jumped it up to 73. Well, now I'm only getting 1.5, so I'm going to have to take this back down to 70 and see if I can maintain that 1.6. So we're back to 70 now. So that's what I'm saying. You watch your efficiency. If it's not doing what you want, then you just slow down a little bit. But I was doing a lot better at 70, and I like that little cushion I got. So let's see if I can get back up to 1.6. All right, I'll check in later. All right, another check-in here. So I did have to slow down to 70 to keep the 1.5, but that is maintaining me this 20-mile buffer that I've been maintaining for the last 50 miles. So that's good. And I mean, I could speed up and get in with a lower state of charge. Right now I'm going to get in with 13%, right? But I don't know if you remember on my last video, but Fort Stockton is the only place along this route that only has one DC fast chargers. They Electrify America. There's a Tesla superchargers, but they're version 2, so I can't use them with my adapter. So this one, I want that buffer just in case something goes, if they're down, I'd have to go to a level 2, but I don't want to have to go and try to come in really low and have to go to level 2 and get up, because I think the next charger's 50 miles away. So if I come in with 20, at least I wouldn't be on a level 2 that long to get to Pecos, which is a little bit out of my way. It goes up north and then down, but that's an option if I have to. So that's the other thing about it, is planning. But this works good. If you know what you can need for efficiency, this 1.5, and I know 70 miles an hour is giving me that 1.5 for the last 50 miles. So it's good. All right. Hope this is educational. All right. See you at the charger. All right. We're at the charging stop at Fort Stockton. We made it. We made it here with 12%. 19 miles to go, and we got 117 for the next one. All right, we're at this Electrify America at the Walmart at Fort Stockton. We arrived here with 12%. Let's see what our energy was. Features. Trip energy. So on this trip, we only used 2% for climate and 97% for to get us here, and 1% for accessory. Ooh, that's a refrigerator. But okay, so then 97%. So we used a lot of the battery, a good portion of the battery. All right, so now let's get plugged in, because our next stop is Van Horn, and it's 117 miles away. All right, let me get plugged in. Oh wait, let me. I gotta get it going. Gotta get it going off the app. Okay. Thinks we're here, but now we're in Fort Stockton at the Walmart. We are at charger 1. And all right, this one. Slider wipe. All right, let me get plugged in. That didn't take too long. All right, so let's get this plugged in. Wow, that's a little difficult with one hand. But, oh, that's not looking good. No initiating. Come on, come on. I need a good rate here. This is an empty spot. I don't think this is the first time I ever hit this spot and it's empty. All right, we got a blue light. So it's initiating. We should be seeing something here pretty soon. There we go. Continue. Yep, 12%. Come on. 27. That's not good. Well, that's not going to work. All right. Try the other handle. Hold on. All right, so I switched handles to see if that's going to make a difference, because that was definitely not going to work. 27 kilowatts. Might as well be at level 1. All right, we got a blue light. Let's see. Come on. Okay. charger is terribly derated. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch chargers. Let me look on plug here and see what people are saying. Well, actually, I'm just gonna move to this 350. Alright, let me move. I'll be right back. Alright, so now I moved from that one to number 2. And let's see what we get here. Alright, continue. Oh, 139. 141, 142. This is a lot better. 143, okay. A lot better than 27. Alright, here we go, 147. Alright. Alright, now we're charging. So sometimes this happens. I don't know what's wrong with this one, but it worked. Okay, so now I gotta take the dogs, and in the summertime this is terrible. When we come through in the summer and it's 100 and some degrees, walk on this pavement, walk over there to take the dogs. But today it's only like 78 or something, so beautiful day. Alright, talk to you in a minute. Alright, so I'm at the charging station. We're at 82%. The app, the distance thing is saying 85 at 1.5. I'll get there 124 miles. This thing is 117, and I don't know if you can see that US flag out there, but it is blowing. So that's why we were getting 1.5, I think, from the last one. And I checked the elevation, and it's about 1,000 feet climb. So this is one that you gotta overcharge a little bit. I should have stopped at 80, but I need that distance to make it. So I think I'm gonna go at least to 85 and hope I don't have to slow down too much. But I need to get 1.5 to make it. All right, see you on the road. So this one was a true 40-minute stop here at Fort Stockton in Texas at the Walmart. I got here at 12%. I'm up to 85. I'm still getting 45 kilowatts. And see that wind. And that is coming the exact direction that I'm going. That's a pretty strong wind. So I think I might take it to 90 just to be on the safe side this time. 85 was only going to get me there with, I don't know, not much of a buffer. '86. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. 41, so maybe a 45-minute stop. But at least I'll be safe. So I think in 4 minutes I should be able to get to 45. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're at 90%. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. 47 minutes. That's not bad. Maybe now I can pick up some speed. We'll see. Alright, well done. Unplug. Alright. See you on the road. Alright, checking in again from the road. So we are 63 miles from Van Horn, from that Fort Stockton, and we're holding at 1.6. Now the elevation was high, and this one was a little tricky because the car really wanted to go a different route. It didn't think we could make it, but I went ahead and overrode it and went this route, staying on the I-10. It wanted me to go up to Pecos on I-20, which is 50 miles up north, and then cut over. But we are sticking on this route, and we're doing fine. I knew I had to get at least 1.5, and we've been over that. We're getting 1.6. I'm going 75 miles an hour, which is good. And we're going to arrive with 10%, which is okay, or 9%. which is okay because this one, there's two options. There's the Tesla chargers and the Electrify America. So it's not like Ford Stockton where the only option is the Ford Electrify America. So, alright, see you at the chargers. Hey, checking it again. So, I'm still going 75, but I'm staying behind this truck because the wind is really strong out there. I think that's why we're having trouble making it, trying to decide at that last stop how much to charge because the elevation and the wind. So if I stay behind this truck, I'm still able to do 74 right now, but and my efficiency is staying at 1.5. So I got 15 miles of buffer right now, but the truck's going 74, so I'm okay with that. And let it block that wind. That's another way to extend your range, is to draft behind the truck. All right, next time we'll probably be at the charger. 39 more miles. All right, so we made it here with 16% of battery and 22 miles of range. We got 1.6 the whole time. So let's see, what did our energy do? This trip, 96 for the route, 3% for climate. All right, not bad. Okay, so let me get charging. So we're at Electrify America, number 2. Right, so let me get that going here. Alright, that's that last one. Fort Stockton, no. Where could find me? Alright, Van Horn. Good. Thing keeps sliding down. Days in. I'm at charger 2. So let's get charged. Alright, there's a banana. Alright, let's say yes. Let's see this get going here. Alright, hold on. There we go. I'm waiting on a blue light. Alright. Blue light. Charger initiating. You can hear it firing up. So this should be my last stop before El Paso. Alright, continue. $104 right away, 119, 120. Come on, better than that. 121. Let's hope it goes up a little bit. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk the dogs, go to the bathroom. I think. Hope that's open. Well, it says open. Pretty dark though, but okay. Alright, let me walk the dogs. Alright, we're almost done here. We've been here 27 minutes, we're at 72%. And it's holding. Right now it just dropped to 90, but it's been holding 120 the whole time, which is pretty good. So this is already saying that 21%. That's saying like 84, but I'm not going to 84. I'm fine with getting into 21%. So once we are up to 80%, which shouldn't be too much longer, we can take off. And oh, I did see that I checked the elevation, and I think we're going downhill. It's hard to tell, but I still think at 80%, and this is 105 to 10%, I have 110 if I get 1.6, but I think I'm going to get better than 1.6 on this next leg, because I've seen going 80 miles an hour the next leg getting 2.1, but we'll find out. I'll check back in when it's time to disconnect. All right, we are at 80%, so we are out of here. I'm going to unplug. Stop the charging. All right. Okay, we have finished. 32 minutes to go from 16 to 80. All right, we're out of here. See you on the road. All right, checking in from on the road. So this is the leg from Van Horn to El Paso. It was 104 miles, I think, when we started, and we are getting 1.7. So I think when we finally got past Van Horn, we got to the top of the incline, and then we leveled off. We got a little bit of an incline now, but I think pretty soon. I have seen 2.0 in this, so if I see that again, if we at going 80, if I see that again, I'll come on and show you that over 2. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, I'm back. Look, we're getting 1.9, going 80 miles an hour. Still got 54 miles to go. 1.9. Will we hit the 2? I don't know. I'll let you know. Okay, we're at our final charging stop. We're in El Paso now at the Walmart, Electrify America. So I probably could have made it to the house, but I'm gonna have to charge on 110, which is slow. So I'll just charge this to like 30 or 40%, so I got something to run around in, and then we'll be done. So, all right, let me get charged. Let me get started charging. All right, so we are going to use number 3. All right, so let's set this phone down. 3, swipe the charge. All right, get this handle. There we go. That's not good. Maybe I didn't have it in. Alright, I gotta put you guys down for a minute. Alright, same thing. So this is a bad one. 1 second. So is it the handle or the charger? Let's see. Whew. That's tight. Gonna have to put you down again. Alright. Another failure. Alright, I gotta move chargers. I'll be back. Alright, I got another one here. Let's see if this one works. Let's see if I can get this in. up here. What the heck, man? Oh wait, initially in charge. Maybe I pulled it off too soon. Maybe alright, maybe that other charger is good. I think it was operator headspace and timing. Wow, been a long day. So, alright, while this kicks in, so let me summarize. So this was a good trip. Okay. Continue. Like I said, I'm just going to put like 30-40% in. So I will probably, okay, 15, 93, 107. Come on, give me 121, 134, 137, 139, 141. 145, 147, 148. All right. So overall, this has been a good trip. I did have some charger problems. For that last one, I think it was my issue a minute ago. But the shell recharge, they were just really bad, unless you get the one handle that I used on that one charger worked fine. And then the Ozona also had a problem to where one of the chargers didn't work. Oh, this is all broke. I was gonna hang that up, but it's all broke. Alright, so we're charging and then we can go to the house. So, alright, I'm going to close out for now. Alright, bye. So, this is like one of my best charging sessions. 156. And holding for this long. I started at 15%. I'm already at 26% in like 4 minutes. So, it's pretty good. Pretty good charging session. And it's holding at 156. Let's see how long it holds at. Alright, so while that's doing it, I'm going to summarize. So what I've learned on this trip is it's why it's important to charge to 100% before you take off. And now I get it. I mean, it's only that first leg, it was only 100 and some miles, but it's uphill. So that's why 100% is always, when I go back home, when I get to that junction stop, I only have to charge to 80 to get home, and that's because it's downhill. So what I've learned is my first stops either direction, because you're going to go uphill both ways. I mean, going back, I'll go uphill and then go down. So my first stops are always I have to charge 85%. Oh, we're still holding at 156, 85%. And Van Horn is always an 85. I mean Fort Stockton. So either way I'm going, Fort Stockton's the halfway point. That's an 85%. Well, actually I did 90 this time, but so that's a high charge. And also at the first stops, like if it's Ozona coming from San Antonio, or this one Van Horn going out, that's an 85%. Well, but we'll figure that out on the way home when we head back home. All right, I'm still holding 156 kilowatts, and I'm at 31%, 6 minutes. So they say that it holds it for 10 minutes. I'm seeing that for the first time now. Normally I'm walking around, I mean walking somewhere else. But since I only need a little bit, I wanted to see how long it's going to hold that initial 156 kilowatts. Pretty cool. It is a beautiful night. I don't know what the temperature is. Maybe 60s. This is the weather on this trip was amazing. I mean, the vehicle had to be happy for the temperature because it was 157. It went up one. It was high 70s, 80s. That battery had to be very happy with the temperature. 157. What, 7 minutes? Alright, so plugged in at 15%. And you know, most of my stops were about that, 12, 15. So the charging was right on, and arrival was right on. Yeah, because you only use, so I like to arrive at 15, and then if you charge to 80, because it slows down after a while. It went up again, 158. If it slows down at 80, so you're using 80 to 15, so 75%. No, 20 to 80 is 60. So, oh, I raised it up. So, yeah, 65. So 65% of the battery. So that's why you don't get those big miles. It's because you only get to use 60%, 70 if you're lucky. If you go down all the way to 10 to 80. So you're not using the whole, you know, the estimated range of 204. If you know what I mean. Alright, so I can't believe it went up to 158 and we're at 8 minutes. How long will it hold us? There's 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And still holding. 158. I'll unplug when this breaks. So let's see if the 10-minute rule is really what it says it is. First 10 minutes, 157. I'm at 40%. Still 9 minutes. 158. 157. Fluctuates between the two. But wow. I think after the 10, I've seen it drop down to like 120. Let's see if that's what's going to happen. 10 minutes, 158 still. So it is true that you can plug in for your first 10 minutes on a Lightning. You can hold 150s. So I went from 15% to 42% in 10 minutes. Alright, 155. Okay, now it's going down. Well, maybe not. It's 2. I'm only going to go 1 more minute. When it jumps to 11, if it stays, it's slowly going down. Well, that's pretty good though. The first 10 minutes. 49. Yeah, I think it's going to ramp down now. Okay, it's slowly going down, but I've got enough, so I will be heading out. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, to close out day 1, trip 1. That was the whole trip. So we averaged 1.6 miles per kilowatt for the whole 556 miles. And that timer just keeps running. But anyway, so it was a good trip. That's part 1. I will do part 2 on the way back. So, all right. Thanks for coming along, and see you when we do trip 2. All right, out.